Yo, chat, Dan VR. Today we will be making the LFT, evil LFT, Withered Death Knell build. We're low-key going to be going like a forbidden, outcasted Nevaean warrior, like Nevaean berserker drip. I actually like the weapon a lot. I think it's super cool. The red, the effects. It kind of has like runes. It almost looks like it's like almost a voodoo weapon, in my opinion. Just kind of the way that the runes and all the symbols look when you crit. I like the blood poison and everything. Of course, we will be going high blood rend, high light. It's going to be a really like M1 focus build, which is going to be especially powerful in the current meta, where parry trading and M1ing is a lot more powerful. First order business, obviously, we are going to hit the trial of 1. They did revamp it a little bit, so you do get to like power 4, which, I mean, I preferred power 7, but I still like it. I understand why they made the changes, even though I think that getting to power 7, that did not hurt anybody. That did not hurt literally anyone. Now, if you aren't Lone Warrior, you don't get the talent, but otherwise, I think it should still take you to power 7. I don't get why they made the early prog slower. That's kind of the more boring part of it. Like, it makes no goddamn sense to me, but what do I know? I'm just a tester. What do I know about playing the game? It's not like I've spent thousands of hours on it, and I'm listen to me. Thinking I matter, right? Thinking I'm someone important. Silly Dan VR, bro. So we are gonna go 60 charisma, just because I want to have manipulator with just the way that the weapon works. You're essentially gonna be hitting your crit non-stop. So having that off cooldown and at least landing it as much as possible will be nice. It does shrine down, but it doesn't lose that much efficiency. I like to have it, and there wasn't any other, like, just with the way that I'm making the build, because I am doing 90 light weapon, 90 blood rend, because this is a really high investment weapon, right? The 60 charisma was really the only, like, quote-unquote good talent I could get. So we will be doing that. We are going to go 40 agility to get ghost, shrine that down, and then it should sit around mid-20s. So, again, we're not losing too much efficiency there. And otherwise, I mean, yeah, we're going to just point dump. I'm going 90-90, so the point of the build is really to run up on people and just beat the fucking sleeves off them. I mean, just doing as much damage as possible per M1. After resistance, I think it does something insane like 44 DPS, which is going to be fucking nutty against people. I have noticed a handful of people complaining, and I am genuinely curious about how you guys like the combat changes. The update in general, I think it was a good update, right? It had moments where it was weak, it has some really good additions. I think overall it was good, but the most divisive like comments I see are all about the combat. I know for me personally, and for a lot of other players, the pigeon playstyle of like sliding around, the monkey playstyle was utterly despised. But I do think they took it a little too far. The game does feel very stiff at times. Now, I like parry trading. I like the more slow, methodical combat. That's like kind of verse 1 combat. But I do understand that there is merit to people saying like, hey, I feel like I'm rooted to the ground, like you can't slide cast. This feels very stiff and very like alien to the game. So I'm looking into that more as a tester, like trying to get everybody's opinions and see maybe if we adjust the numbers a bit to find some kind of happy medium. But I would love to know what you guys think in the comments below, especially about the parry changes. I've seen a lot of people complain about the parry changes, about making it too hard to land combos now. Which to me, that just sounds like you need to go outside and get a girlfriend, but hey, I'm trying to make everybody happy, right? I'm trying to make the combat as peak as possible for as many people as possible. And that is actually something I've heard from a lot of like competitive or like more experienced players that like, yeah, I feel really, really stiff and it's a lot harder to land combos and actually do damage, which, hey, you're like, it's worth looking into, you know? I'm not going to write anybody off. I'm open to having my mind changed about an idea or a topic, which is why I ask you guys, right? I want to get the best possible combat for this game, and I'm not going to get there being arrogant and pretending that I know everything, right? So Let me know. Let me know below. All right, first order of business. We got to get the rest of our charisma. We got to do 40 agility and then 30 intel. I really do not want to do a bounty with only Scarlet Cyclone and fucking bare fists. So we're going to run over to Hive and do a quick, like speed run through the job board to get to our Shrine of Order level. And then from there, we will continue with the bounties. Oh my god. Fucking brain stalled out. 404, like fax error. Oh my god, I'm Unk. Most of you fucks don't even know what a fax machine is. Holy, I'm my fucking father. Say, bro, the new prog, like, just clicking the arrows, not having to really worry about anything, is so fucking nice. It's a lot faster, too. I don't know what they did, bro, but I love it. Because the prog, for me, it's fun. I like interacting in the overworld, but, you know, that's not every prog. Not every prog is gonna have you, like, finding people and, like, joking around and having a good time. More often than not, you're just, like, solo fighting mobs, and after years and years of doing it, holy fuck, it's so boring. So having that process sped up a little bit it's beautiful. Especially because the min-max is most of your build now. Like, just going from 1 to 20, that's not even most of your prog. Nowadays, almost all of it is min-max. Like, getting the enchants, the right armor, the right gems, the right, like, that's 99.9% of the build making nowadays. And that is a fucking drag. Because there's no way to speed that up. So at least the 1 through 20, yeah, bro. Let's make that as fucking fast as possible, please. And of course, I want to. Okay, Goku, chill it out. I do want to prog as fast as possible, obviously, because it is a really nice day out. It feels like 71 right now, I think, which is crazy because for the last couple like weeks, it's been a fucking frozen wasteland where I live. So I do want to go out. I just want to go on a walk, man. We've got a lot of like parks and hiking trails here. So before the sun sets, I want to go out, just get out in nature, feel the sun on my skin, get some fresh air. I don't want to spend too much time on Deepwoken, right? I still like my life somewhat. I don't want to become that suicidal. Actually, oh my god. The other day, I was downtown. I was just like shopping, got some coffee, like, you know, I was doing a little side quest, right? Trying to, I don't know, spruce up my day, right? New experiences and all that. And I'm downtown, and like, over the last couple weeks, I've noticed like more and more ice trucks. And that's not too out of the ordinary because my state, I mean, I live in Ohio, or at least my city, they've kind of played by the rules, right? When all this shit, like, my city isn't one of those cities that like told the federal government like, no, like, we're not a sanctuary city, anything like that. When he said like this and this is happening or you don't get money, we fell in line pretty quick. Oh my god. Speaking of ice, there he is, bruh. But dude, there's so many fucking like ice trucks and ice agents out. It's fucking, it's weird, man. It is weird. I don't talk about politics on this channel because it's a fucking Roblox game and you're all kids, but it's just, it is jarring. It is very, very jarring. No matter what, like, I'm not taking a side. I'm not saying anything about it. No matter what you do, that gets messy. All I'm saying is, like, what did people expect when he fucking got on stage and said, like, we're gonna go and find all these people and kick them out? How did you think they were gonna do that? Right? By, like, just magically knowing, like, who is an asylum seeker or who's an immigrant, who's not? No, bro. They were gonna go door to door like the fucking Gestapo. That was the quiet part they didn't say out loud. Like, I don't know. Some people just didn't want to see the writing on the wall that there was no way that this happened except for a very violent, un-American system. Anyways, enough of that fucking nonsense. Back to Deepwoken, back to the Lego game, the things that really matter and we hold dear. I am power 8 right now, so I'm going to have 40 agility, 30 intel, 60 charisma. Those are our pre-shrine stats. Then you put 1 in willpower, 1 in blood, 1 in light, and then 1 in fortitude. I did not set my stats up properly. I'm realizing that now. The build's still going to work regardless. You should have 1 fortitude. Just follow the builder link. But I do not have enough room to get all the talents I need, so we are going to hit the Shrine of Blasphemy. really quick to get a handful of free levels there, just so that we're able to pick up, yeah. I wouldn't have had room to pick all this shit up, so we'll just quickly pick all of that up here. What do we want to do? I can reroll that later. Anyways, we're getting all of our cards together. Yep, Speed Demon, need that. And then there was a handful of others. Yep. So, yeah, you are going to need to use Shrine of Blasphemy, which means we do have to essentially work through 58 points before we can power up next. But it's really not that hard, especially, like I said, they made prog a lot faster. And at this level, that's like, what, 4 or 5 good bounties? Yeah. We're going to be a-fucking okay. Let me just click through this real quick. It's taking longer than expected. I'm trying to drag out my commentary a little bit. Let's get it the fuck together, game. Let's go. Okay. Shrine of Order. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Yes, that is fucking lovely. Click it. Boom. Baby, we are ready to go fucking beat the sleeves off some kids while we're void walking. Wait, actually, before we take a bounty, bro, let me get the fit. I was about to say, I knew I picked one up. Yes, bro. The OG fit. The Royal Pathfinder of Terror. And am I having a stroke? Hello? Am I dyslexic? I can't even tell what that says. Who is that? I'm going to assume it's you, bro. We're going in. We're fucking going in, mate. Where is he? Is he down in the dungeons? No, he's right here. Ah! Oh! What the fuck is this? How is he this fast? Oh, he's gonna fight me? Us! Uh-oh. Latency, bro. I feel like I'm playing verse 1 right now. I'm Royal Pathfinder Fist fighting people on Summer. Oh, God. This is really the good old days of Deepwoken. Okay. Do a little bit of posture stacking. He's even Eruption Path. This is actually a blast from the past. Eruption Path, bro, people thought that was the toughest shit in the world. That and Azure Flames. Azure Flames still is. At least back then, though. Bro, Eruption was so butt. It damn near did nothing. Aside, like, look cool. Holy fucking, he's teleporting. Instant transmission across my fucking screen. And we've got that guy over in the cuck chair just watching this go down. Who are you? Oh, Matt. You could have just let us box it out at least? Holy fucking... Yo, Allah, smite him with fucking fire, bro. Holy Lord Jesus, my savior, obliterate him to ash. I'm going for every major fucking religion during Ramadan and Lent, bro. Just... Oh, I have no enemies. It's okay. Just look out at the fucking... Look out at the ocean and find inner peace. It's cool. It's not like Voidwalking was ever going to be any different. This origin sucks. Okay. I have made the executive decision that instead of continuing to do bounties on fucking base fist, no blood, which is might as well be some sort of like ancient Roman torture, right? The brazen bull. I am going to just go to Ferryman, right? Which will let me get rid of these 46 points because I can just spam training in there for Bloodrend. Get that out of the way. Hopefully get some mantras that I can actually fucking use. Go back to the Voidwalking. 5-bar everybody. Power up. Get the LFT. Finish the build. Become a goat. Get 1,000 views in every fucking second that the video passes, okay? Low key, bro. Low key. I'll see you there. Funny enough, actually, I'm already back. I know, right? That was such a shortcut. I'm boating there, bro. I grew up on a lake, Lake Erie, right? I was like 10 minutes away from the lake. I could have walked there. So I was really, all my buddies and I were really big into boats, bro. We would go out boating all the time. We would like fucking work on motors and all this other stupid retarded shit. And I just distinctly remember one time being on my buddy Brandon's boat with his family. Boy, I was so fucking drunk. You have no... And I got so sick. Because I was like in a tube, flayed out, spread eagle. Just like floating. Because it was like tied to the boat. So I'm just floating next to the boat in my tube. I'm feeling good, bruh. White Claw in hand. I'm feeling electric. Like I'm one with Poseidon. But I'm so drunk that I relax, and before I know it, my hand is just under the water, right? My hands are just like, I'm like flinging them back and forth in the water, like just kind of moving them around or whatever, feeling the wetness, right? This is like drunk man's mind, right? But I'm doing this, and what I kind of forgot, right, in my drunken stupor, is that I have the can of White Claw in my fucking hand, which is now underwater. And I'd only drank like half of it, so I bring it back up, and I take a nice, deep fucking gulp. And that's when I realize, oh, this is full of lake water. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Lake Erie, at one point not too long before I was born, it was so polluted that one of the main rivers feeding into it fucking caught on fire. That's right, a river caught on fire because of how polluted it was. And yeah, that wasn't that long ago. Actually, it still kind of happens. So you can imagine what happened to me. I was deathly fucking sick for like a week and a half because I had some sort of like super brain eating amoeba super germ trying to like obliterate my body. And that was the last time I ever went on a boat. It's the last fucking time I ever did that shit, I'll tell you what. Yo, bro, the build is done and it is fucking clean. So while I was progging, right, because this is a bit of a time skip, I'd gone to Parasol. We were about to do the build, and this happened.
You guys ready?
Help me!
Oh
my god.
Right, so I had to wait 3 hours to just get the weapon, and in that time, I went and did the whole rest of the prog, get my kit, min-maxed, did Ice Guy Champion, and here we are. Woo! You can fucking cook an egg on this shit. My character looks fucking freakish, bro. This shit is hot as lava. But let's get into it. Super high investment. You are 100 light, 90 blood, so we do a ton of damage. And then 50 fortitude, 17 agility, 17 intel, 17 willpower, 35 charisma for some of those damage multipliers. We do have gruesome hunt in rush hour, so when rush hour is active, we do drain HP pretty slowly, but every time we land an M1, we do get temp health. That does include if we land our critical. Vein Tendrils is going to be our like mobility mantra. Revenge, and then rapid slashes for distance. Blood edges again. Vicious Descent. This is mostly an M1 build, which is really, really powerful in this current meta, now that the mobility has been tuned down. So you want to get in there, just straight fucking whoop on them. Whoop on them boys like it's, yo, daddy whooping yo mama. My bad if that happened to you. Low key, my bad if that happened to you. Been there, done that. Anyways, let's get into some fucking ganks. I can show you guys how insanely strong this build really is. So, unfortunately, I spent a good chunk of time, like, actually looking for boss raids, but it's just too early in the morning, so we gotta run some fucking Chime, like the good old days. I say good old days. I fucking hate Chime. I hate Chime. I hate it as a game mode. I hate the people who play it. It's like, it is genuinely where dreams and decency go to die. Anything for the sake of, like, digital Deepwoken, though. Oh! Alright, actually, so what you just saw there was the second stage of the crit. So after you land your first, like, normal LFT crit, you do move into, like, the fucking, like, rune jump that there is. Jump behind him. Uppercut. Oi! And it does a ton of blood poison. That's why this build's actually really good for PvE. With hemorrhage and the blood poison off your crit, you can absolutely mow through bosses low-key faster than really like dedicated PvE builds. This build and this weapon kind of do it all. Oi, that is massive damage. to say. I have that weapon, bro. I know exactly how you're going to try and play it against me. And then boom! Yep, the final stage is a counter. You can use it normally, but if you hit the counter portion of it, it does way, way more damage. Fuck, dude, this character looks so cool. And the weapon's so fucking fun, bro. I know they're like quote-unquote reskins, right? But I love this fucking update. I love the weapons. It added so much to the game that we've been missing for a while. Just genuinely fun, powerful weapons. This dude's waiting for me outside of the force field like he's a fucking predator. He's just waiting outside of me, my force field. Holy shit. Dude is just he's bloodthirsty. He is itching at the seams. Let me hit a quick gray cast with the Razor Blitz. Hello, I rolled that. I think the hardest part about using this weapon is landing the initial crit. Because parry doesn't count. In order to progress it, you have to either hit their block, hit them, or hit dodge frames. Which is not easy, because this is pretty... okay, wow. And then I did it perfectly. And then I genuinely executed it perfectly. Let's see if I can get a little techie with it. I activate Rush Hour when I crit. To get some of that temp HP. Good God, man. Okay, this guy's fucking... He's nuts. My bad, bro. My bad! Where's the second hit, bro? Oh, big damage, big damage. He's a little freaked out, too. He said, damn, what the hell was that? Even though that didn't land, it took me out of range, so he wasn't able to, like, counterattack. Which is nice. Alright, we're... last stage now. Last stage. We have counter. You can parry it? No, I don't think that's intentional. I do not think that's intentional. You should not be able to do that. I'm kind of in disbelief after witnessing that. Okay. Faint. Blood. That should have hit him. On everything I hold dear, that should have hit him. We're both so low. Oh, the 0% clutch. Oh, good game, bro. Good game. Damn, bro. I'm not playing very well. I just woke up, bro. I'm not warmed up. My fingers aren't hot. What is that? The crit blade? Oh, hell no. Oh, shit. Oh my god, ended scale, Shadow. Bro, just get on the Eye of Etheron. It's okay. You don't need to be niche. That weapon is tough as fucking nuts, bro. Or maybe this guy is genuinely him on the crypt. Oh! Also, yeah, I saw somebody asking that on my stream earlier. if you do time it right, you still can roll Eclipse Kick. Naturally, right, it does have a range, a max range, so if you are fast enough, you can get out of it in time. Oh, big, big, big. Rush Hour. A little bit of temp HP for free. And it buffs the damage, of course. Oh, that was massive. We're just gonna keep Rush Hour. Fuck it, bro. The Rush Hour stays on during the fucking combat, bro. He's Blight Surger? What? This guy's build just really confuses me. Alright, I'm turning off Rush Hour. Alright, he's dead anyways. Yo, good game, bro. Damn. I like Blight Surger as an oath. It's probably one of my favorites. In Chime, it just doesn't... Because you do, like, baby damage. You do actual, like, papier-mâché baby damage. You gotta take that shit into the overworld, bro. Who are you? Oh my god, it's silver! What is that, though? Holy god. Oh, Jesus. Purple Cloud, Parrying Dagger, Star Kindred. Yeah, you're a fucking devil. You're a fucking devil in disguise, I can tell. Or maybe I am. These are like some of my least favorite builds to fight. Because normally, one, I don't like fighting Frost and Purple Cloud. But two, because normally the people using them are actually pretty good at the game. And then I have to use my brain. I can't just like button mash. I have to play Deepwoken how it was intended, bro. God. Methodical, careful combat. Let me fucking stack my crit, bro. Please tell me that hit. Please tell me that was enough. Oh! Oh, Lord. I low-key just fucking tore him to shreds. Yo, my bad, Silver. My bad. I turned your ass into a new cape. Keep you in the fucking closet, bruh. New wardrobe.